Hey guys, today I'm back with another video and today I'm filming my 5,000 subscriber Q&A. So about a week ago, I posted on my community post that I was going to be filming this video. Yeah, let's just go ahead and get into them. Okay, so the first question is from Amazing LA Gaming. It's a multiple question and it says, first, where do you shop for your squishes, online and stores you go to? And then how many squishes do you have? And lastly, if you had to choose one, which would you choose, Malcolm or Patty? For stores, in person, I usually go to Five Below. I go to Hallmark, Walgreens, Claire's, Hot Topic. In my town, there's a mall, so there's Claire's, Hot Topic, and Hallmark all in one spot, so I usually go there. I've also seen some at GameStop, but those are the most popular ones that I go to. Online, I do use the Squish Alert app, so it tells you when online stores restock. So again, usually the ones I order from are Owl and Goose Gifts, and what is the other one called? I forget what the other one's called, but yeah, I usually go to Owl and Goose Gifts because that one I use quite a bit with the Squish Alert app. I realized I didn't have a necklace on, it looks kind of bare, but we are back. How many squishes do you have? I have at least over, I want to say 150 maybe, that's a good guess. And then it says, if you had to choose one, who would you choose, Patty or Malcolm? I would choose Malcolm because I think he's cuter. I just don't see the hype of the cows, but I mean, they're still cute, but I don't see why they're so hyped up. Okay, the next question is from Katie, and it says, do you collect fidgets as well? Fidgets help a lot with stress and anxiety. No, I do not collect fidgets. I do not need to collect anything else because I already have 2 collections that are very expensive. So I will probably not be collecting fidgets, but I do see a lot of people do like them. Next question is from Rebecca Stats. It says, when squishmallows inevitably lose their luster like Beanie Babies and no one collects them anymore, do you think you will hold on to some? Is there any you will probably keep indefinitely? Love your videos. Thank you so much. And I will definitely be keeping some. Probably the ones that I've gotten as gifts, and then I have this net over here. I'll add in a little photo of them. Those are the ones that I am really liking at the moment, so I probably won't be getting rid of those. Also, as long as I can store them efficiently, I don't think it's necessary to get rid of them. Like, if they just start getting thrown on the floor and staying there, then that's the time I feel like I need to maybe get rid of some. Next question is from Aesthetic Avocado, and it says, how do you find so many squishmallows on Depop? Whenever I look, I only see the same 45 each time, and they are selling for really expensive. Lately, I haven't really been buying a lot on Depop. I've been mainly buying from actual stores. I will only buy from Depop if I have like a specific one I want and I know it's not really selling in stores anymore or at the moment. So like, I guess maybe seasonal ones or really rare ones, hard to find in person. If you guys go on my Depop, and I think you can see what I've liked, you see mostly like clothes and K-pop stuff, because I don't find myself buying squishmallows on Depop that often anymore. I just search, like if I'm looking for a specific one, I just search their name and then I don't buy it unless it's at a reasonable price. Okay, next question is from Abigail Dalton, and it says, what's your favorite squishmallow? What's the most you have ever spent on a squishmallow? What things do you prefer collecting, squishmallows or K-pop stuff? And how old are you? So the first one, it says, what's your favorite squishmallow? And right now, honestly, I just got this strawberry from Cracker Barrel. It's the scented one, and I think she's the cutest thing ever. Hold on, let me grab her. So like, I screamed when I saw her. My friend in our group chat actually like said that she's trading for her, and I had never seen her before. And then I went to my Cracker Barrel and I actually saw her in person. So at the moment, I would definitely say it is Susie the strawberry, and she smells really good. Like those mystery scents package of ones, they definitely smell, but like she actually smells kind of like a strawberry, whereas those kind of just smell like random sweet scents. But yeah, I would have to maybe say Susie the strawberry at the moment. I feel like that every time I get a new squishmallow, it becomes my favorite, so that's a problem. What's the most you have ever spent on a squishmallow? So the most I've ever spent on a squishmallow is actually Johnny the octopus. I spent about $40 on him, which I rationalized because he can only be found in the UK. So I was like, you know what, it's worth it. What things do you prefer collecting, squishmallows or K-pop stuff? Honestly, I would probably have to say K-pop, just because I've been collecting it for longer, and I don't know, that's a hard question because I love both things, but I feel like the K-pop collection has more longevity because it doesn't take up much space. Like for me, my K-pop collection is photo cards, like the little kind of like trading cards, like baseball cards, and I keep them all in a binder so I can literally just slide it in a bookshelf and it doesn't take up much space. But as for squishmallows, like I literally have them in every corner of my room, and it can become like claustrophobic if you just keep getting them. Yeah, I just feel like the K-pop collection for me is more, it can last longer for me and I can enjoy collecting it for longer. Her last question was, how old are you? I am 22 years old. I'm actually turning 23 on August 18th, so that is my birthday. Hint, hint. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I'm turning 18. Oh my gosh, I'm turning 23 on the 18th. This one is from Isaac X Plays. It says, hi, I have one question for you. What are your top wanted squishmallows? So at this moment, my top squishmallow, well, okay, I really want the blue Bigfoot. I forgot her name, but I think she's a Target exclusive. She's a 16-inch blue Bigfoot, and I think Bigfoots are probably at the moment my favorite type of squishmallow, so I really need her. Zaylee as well, but I'd rather the blue Bigfoot if I had to choose between one. And then Chanel, the cinnamon roll. I actually just got the Five Below exclusive one, or like the new Five Below collection for the Squishmallow or for Chanel. She has like the nuts on her head, and then she has the sleepy eyes, or like the cheery eyes, like the ones like this. But I want the classic Chanel, like with the black void eyes. I think she's so cute. And then lastly, I really want Heart Cheek Violet. I love Heart Cheek Violet so much. Next question is from Puppy Plays, and it says, you should start doing shout outs, and what is your favorite store to shop for squishmallows? So I have a lot of people ask me for shout outs, and I have the attention span of a goldfish, like the memory as well, so I always forget, and I feel like these are kind of like shout-outs. I'm saying the names out loud and reading the questions, so next time I do a Q&A, if you want a shout-out, just ask a question. And then it says, what is your favorite store to shop at for squishmallows? My favorite store is probably Five Below because they're cheap and they always have a good amount of squishmallows. Okay, next question is from Beanie Boo Gal, and it says, oh, here's a question. If you could only keep one squishmallow from your entire collection, who would it be? Mine would be my 8-inch Five Below Hot Pink Archie. I literally have that one. If you're talking about the Flipmallow, I have that one in my car right now. I just put her in there today because she's so cute. And if I could only keep one squishmallow, that's very hard. Very hard. I would probably keep one of my 16 inches because they have the most impact. So I would probably keep Ludwig the frog. I think he is adorable and he's huge, so yes. Oh, they added a comment on their question. It said, fun fact about him is that I got him during July of 2020 before squishmallows were really popular, and I remember the bucket being filled with hot pink Archies, but I'm glad I got him for $5 because he's probably my favorite squishmallow ever. He brings me so much joy. So I guess it's not the Flip-A-Mallow because I think the Flip-A-Mallow is actually new. It transforms into that green dinosaur, but it looks like they have like a just normal 5-inch squishmallow or 5-inch hot pink Archie. Next question is from Alexandria Porter, and it says, if you could travel to any country in the world, where would it be? Pretend that COVID has been eradicated. So honestly, not always, but for the longest, I've always wanted to go to Iceland. I think it's just so beautiful, and there's a lot of places that you can go visit in Iceland that are very popular for tourists. So yeah, I would probably say Iceland. This question is from Sid Mellow TV. It says, if you were to have only one squishmallow from your collection, which would you pick? And I did kind of already answer this question. I would choose Ludwig, the 16-inch frog. This question is from Juby, and it says, what is your favorite show to watch? Also, what stores do you think has the best squishmallows? My favorite show right now, I watched Community a while ago, maybe like a year ago, and it is so funny. Like, it's a little inappropriate maybe if you're younger, but it's on Netflix and it's called Community, and it's about this group of people that is going to community college, and they have all these different backgrounds and everyone has their like niche to them, and I love that show so much. And then I also really just like Teen Wolf. I watched that in high school when I was younger. I mean, I say that like I'm on an old hag. That was about 8 years ago, maybe like 6. But yeah, I watched it in high school every Monday night when it was live coming out, and I just finished it again. I actually just watched the second half of season 6 for the first time when I rewatched it, so I really love that. I also really like Bates Motel is good, Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. I like the show House. It's like a medical show. But yeah, those are some of my favorites. Oh, what stores do you think has the best squishmallows? Five Below and Hallmark. This one's from Miley Lockie. It says, what is your favorite squishmallow? If you could have any, or if you could be any animal, what animal would you be? So right now my favorite squishmallow is Susie the Strawberry, and if I could be any animal, I'll probably choose a bird just because you can fly anywhere you want. But if we're talking about like what your favorite animal is, probably a panda, just because they seem so chill. I don't have any worries in the world, and that is actually my favorite animal. So a panda or a bird. This question's from Adelaide Seuss. It says, what celebrities have you met if you have met any? If you haven't, what celebrities do you wish to meet? So this question brings me a little bit of trauma because I had this very uncomfortable situation in Las Vegas. I think I was 16 or 17, and I was at Vegas for a cheer competition, and oh my gosh, I was at one of the hotel gift shops, and I was just walking with my mom, just having a good time, and I turned my mom and I like look through the window, and it's Nick Jonas just standing there shopping in the store with his bodyguard. And I was like, oh my gosh, is that Nick Jonas? And my mom was like, who? And I was like, it is. And so I pulled her in there, and like literally for about 5 to 10 minutes, I was just having a nervous breakdown. Like whenever I saw him, you know when you miss a step going up or down the stairs and your heart drops really quick? That's literally how I felt. And you could just tell that he was trying to avoid me. And I don't know if it's because he was annoyed that I was a fan or if he was just not wanting to be caught by like a crowd. But it was literally like it was very intimate, whereas we were the only, it was me, my mom, the bodyguard, him, and the worker. Like nobody was gonna see him. I could just tell he did not want to be talked to. So my mom went up to the bodyguard and was like, hi, can she get a picture? And he was like, and I was like, what do you mean? And Nick Jonas is just avoiding all type of contact with us. And the rest of the day, I was very regretful, like the rest of the trip. To this day, every time I hear Nick Jonas, I get like a little bit traumatized. But yeah, I technically didn't meet him, but we were in the same vicinity. And then also I did actually meet, I mean, would you consider it meeting someone if you just like smiled at them? I like Kenny Chesney was the same day at the Las Vegas hotel. He's a country singer. I'm not a huge fan of country, but my mom had to point out who he was. And then also Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, actually replied to me on Twitter. Like, I don't think that's considered meeting, but... And then also, at one of the cheer competitions I was at, one of the guys from Teen Wolf, I think his name was Mason, was actually there, and I made eye contact with him. But yeah, I've never met a celebrity, really. I would really love to meet Mark Lee from NCT. I think it would be really cool to meet either Zendaya or Halle Berry. Those two people are the ones that people say I look the most like. So I feel like I don't see it, but I want to see what we look like next to each other to see if it's actually true. I feel like that'd be pretty cool. Okay, this question is from my Minecraft cat, Wanda. Where did you get your squishmallow nets and how many pets do you have? So I got my nets on Amazon. I'll link them below if I can remember. If I don't put them in, just comment down below and I'll add them in the description. And then how many pets do I have? So I personally have one cat. He is like my own cat. His name is Norman. He's the flat-faced one. And then my family, I'm living with my family right now. My mom recently rescued a stray cat and the 3 kittens that it had. So that's 4 cats. We have 2 more cats. We have 2 big dogs and 4 little dogs. So we have 12 animals, 13 plus Norman. That's literally so much. It doesn't seem like we have that many because they all have little sections in the house. This one's from Electrified Retro. It says, what's your favorite food? My favorite food are potatoes. Potatoes and burgers. Potatoes are just very versatile, and burgers, I could literally eat a burger any time of the day. They're just so good. And Electrified Retro has another question. It says, what's your favorite singer besides K-pop bands? I love James Arthur's music, and I really like Chase Atlantic too. Billie Eilish has some good music as well. This next question is from Gabriella Petrescu. It says, what is your fave color and which is your fave squish? By the way, I love you so much and I will always support you. Congrats. Thank you so much. Thank you for the support. It really does mean a lot. My favorite color is pink, and my favorite squish is actually pink. Her name is Susie the Strawberry. Samantha Tang asked, what did you study in college? And I actually studied human resource management. So I went to Mays Business School at Texas A&M, and I got my human resource degree from there. It was very difficult. In high school, I was always like, I guess you could say upper tier, just because not too many people tried, and I was very anxious about getting in trouble with my teacher, so I was very anal about finishing all of my assignments and not failing. And a lot of people just didn't care at my high school, so I always felt, I mean, this sounds conceited, but I did always feel a little bit smarter just because I tried harder. Not that I was smarter, but I definitely was a try hard people pleaser. Yes. And then I got to college and literally everyone was so smart. So I had a really hard time adjusting to that, but I got my degree in the end, so that's all that matters. Okay, next question is from Nicole Arnold. It says, hi, where do you shop for squishmallows that are cheap online and in store? Also, what's your fave animal? I love your vids and fave YouTuber. Thank you so much. I think for cheap squishmallows, Five Below and Walgreens, and my favorite animal is a panda. Okay, next question is from Emma Bonesteel. It says, are you doing another squish giveaway in the future? Yes, I do plan on doing another squish giveaway. I kind of have something in mind that I really want to give away, so I'm just kind of waiting to see if I can actually find that, because I feel like a lot of people would like that prize, so I'm waiting for the perfect time to find that squishmallow and give it away. Next question is from Kim Brooks. It says, who is your favorite squishmallow? Mine is Bernice the boba. I love boba. I love boba too. I really like to drink boba, but I hate going in the places to get them because I don't know why. I just feel so intimidated in there. Every single boba place, I get so anxious. Like, I refuse to go in one alone. My favorite squishmallow right now is Susie the Strawberry. Next question is from Lorena Jimenez. It says, how did you first start listening to K-pop and how did you find some rare squishmallows? So I first started listening to K-pop in the summer of 2018, so about 3 years ago, and I was on summer break from college and I was just scrolling through YouTube and I got into a black hole after clicking on one video. It was BTS's Mic Drop, and I watched that and I literally was so impressed. Like, I thought it was so cool. So I just kept watching videos and I fell deep and very fast. How did you find so many rare squishmallows? Honestly, I think it's just luck, and I was very determined, especially when I first started collecting, to find the rare ones. Like with my first video, if you guys seen it, I found Balana without even knowing, so that was kind of just luck. For like Malcolm, I got him in a Claire's Mystery package. That was also luck, and kind of just finding them in the wild. Like, you just have to keep going and don't give up, because a lot of the times I don't film the times I go squishmallow hunting because I don't find anything. So you guys just remember that you only see the good finds. You only see the good days I have, rather than me just not finding anything, which, trust me, there are those days. So just keep looking online, and just keep looking for those deals. Just keep looking in person and you'll eventually be able to find the rare ones that you're looking for. This one is from Rebecca Stats again. She asked something earlier, but I didn't see this one. It says, do you like Blackpink? Yes, I do like Blackpink. I don't really stan them, but I love their song Lovesick Girls. No, I don't typically like those kind of songs, but it's just so good. Like, the melody is so good and the music video is so good. But yeah, I really like them. This one's from Naya. It says, what other K-pop groups do you stan? Like, other than your old NCT? I really like the boys. I like TXT, Tomorrow by Together. 17's probably my second favorite group. Actually, I don't know. They were my first original favorite group, but I love 17. I like AT, Stray Kids, a lot of groups. Super M. This one's from Busy Bees Crafts. It says, what is your favorite squishmallow? My favorite squishmallow at the moment is Susie the Strawberry. There is one question that I got on Instagram, and I think they want it to be anonymous, so I'm not going to say their name, but it says, my first question is, if you've had the chance to make your own squishmallow, what would you make? And I would definitely choose a potato because, as I said earlier, that's my favorite food. and I feel like it's the literal perfect shape for a squishmallow, like just a little oval. Like, I'm surprised they haven't made one yet. It would kind of look like the moon, like with the craters, but brown. My other question is, how do you feel about gaining a large amount of subscribers in a short amount of time? I also wanted to congratulate you on hitting 5,000 subscribers. So honestly, I didn't really expect to have so many subscribers, at least so quick, because my very first video kind of blew up, and I think I owe all of my luck to Bologna, because in my video everyone was just talking about how I left Bologna at Walgreens, and I still get comments every day about me leaving Bologna at Walgreens, and I literally had no idea. That was my very first time squishmallow hunting, and I had no idea that she was so popular. But yeah, I'm just kind of like going with the flow. I'm like one of those people, I do check my subscribers, like I just check to see if the numbers changed, and honestly it's motivating to see like the numbers go up. Like, a lot of people say they don't care about numbers, but I kind of do, just because it shows that people actually like my videos and want to watch them, which makes me want to keep making them. So thank you guys so much for subscribing. I really do appreciate all the support. Okay, and then the very last question, I saved this for last because I do actually have a secret that I wanted to tell you guys. I don't know if it's a secret, but I kind of feel weird talking about it because I almost feel like I'm a traitor, because you guys were talking about how much I mean, not too many people, but some people commented on my videos, my earlier videos, saying how my editing is so good and how I'm so good at editing when I just started. And it's from Gaming with Gracie, and it says, what made you want to start YouTube, and what's your favorite movie? I'll answer the light question first. What's your favorite movie? And my favorite movie, okay, Divergent. I was gonna say that's a hard question, but it's not. Divergent, 100% hands down. That is the best movie. One of the best movies, at least that I've seen. That's the first thing that comes to my head because I love it so much. I went to see that movie in theaters 5 times when it came out. I have a special connection with that movie. I don't know what it is about it. I don't know if it's that I was in love with Theo James or that the soundtrack was so good, but I freaking love that movie. And the book was just as good. But yeah, that's my favorite movie. And what made you want to start YouTube? So I actually have a YouTube channel that I started in 2018. Or was it 2019? I think it was 2019. I already have a YouTube channel. This channel right here is a channel full of K-pop, and I actually stopped recording or posting on there because this channel kind of took priority for me, and I was able to merge some K-pop into this channel as well. I have noticed that those videos that I post on here don't get as much views as my Squishmallow ones, of course, because this channel is kind of Squishmallow focused. Unfortunately, like, I love Squishmallows a lot, but I really wish that I hadn't started off with posting only Squishmallow videos, because now I feel like I am tied down to that, and what I do post that's not Squishmallow related is not going to get as many views. So I mean, that's kind of unfortunate, but I'm happy I do actually love Squishmallows so that I can keep posting those videos for you guys. Just know that I do have other hobbies and interests and a life outside of Squishmallows that I do want to share with you guys. Yeah, I took a break from that channel. I don't know if I will go back to that. Kind of feel bad for leaving that and that whole like brand behind, but I'm really happy where this channel is at now, and I'm happy that I can kind of merge the two. I hope you guys don't mind that I do that. But yeah, that is a secret that I have been keeping from y'all. Secret. It's not that big a deal, but I did want to tell you guys just because that question kind of brought it to my knowledge or my attention. I hope you guys liked this little Q&A. I do have an exciting video coming up, Squishmallow like hunting related, so keep a lookout on that, and I will hopefully see you guys in my next video.